And the number of people that have gross misconceptions about what violence actually is staggering. Okay? As a quick example, and this is not something I'm going to teach today, but someone will say, I'll say, what do you think I should do if a guy grabs you by the throat like this? Okay. Yeah. And people go, you should do this. Okay. You should slam it out like that. Yeah. Because they've seen it in a martial arts demonstration in North Lakes. Okay, and it worked wonderfully, and the guy, and he fell over. Okay? Or threw a fireball at him and he flew across the room. Okay? That's what you should do. Okay? Let's have a look. Okay? If that actually puts some pressure on, and she tries to choke, okay? And I'm going to do this as hard as I possibly can, right? And I'm probably a little bit stronger than Dave, maybe. So, technically this should work for me. Okay? Let's see what happens. I'm going to die. That doesn't work. Okay? But it does work if he's my disciple, and he knows to make me look good when we're doing demonstrations. Okay? Because if he's just going to stand there and go, and I'm going to go, and then I'm going to go, and he's going to run away, he's going to fall on the ground, and I'm going to run away, and everyone goes, I want to go study with him and pay $100 a month to learn that. Okay? And they go and do that for 10 years before they get into a fight, and they get into a fight and it doesn't work. Okay? And this is the problem with a lot of martial arts. Now, they market themselves as being self-defense. They're not self-defense, they're martial arts. Okay? There is a difference. Real self-defense, let's just have a look at that technique. Okay? This is not the attack. Okay? The real attack is rage. Okay? If he's choking me, he wants to kill me. Okay? At least on some level, he's wanting to kill me. I don't know whether he actually wants to go through with it, but he is angry. Okay? This is not an attack. And that's a weird sort of embrace. The attack is, you fucking bring it up! That's the attack. And that's what makes a martial artist shit his pants. Okay? And that's why martial artists get beat up. Because that doesn't look like what happened in the dojo. In the dojo, we stood like this. Okay? Alright. So the difference between self-defense and martial arts, or fighting in martial arts, is the emotion, the rage. It's not about the technique. Yeah, there are some differences, okay? The straight punch doesn't look like this, the straight punch looks like that, okay? I'm not going to telegraph, I'm not going to get into a stance, I'm not going to keep my distance, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to have perfect footwork. More often than not, I'm going to be off balance because I've just been knocked over by some drunk and I'm throwing a big looping right, and if it connects, maybe I knock you out, maybe I don't. That's reality, okay, for men. And we deal with the women factor later, okay? That's the difference. When we talk about fighting and martial arts, the difference is the emotion involved. Now, conversely, self-defense is neither of those things. Okay? Yeah, this is fighting, and fighting is usually going to be, if we get in here, okay, I'm going to be throw like this, and Dave's going to be trying to do other things, and he's going to be trying to, we're all going to fall on the ground, and the bouncer is going to come and separate us. Okay? Or the police are going to come and catch us and spray us. Or a whole bunch of people are going to get their phones and film it and put it on YouTube. Okay? That's fighting, that's not self-defense. Okay? Self-defense is noticing when I walk into the pub or walk into wherever it is that I am, this big guy over here looking at me, okay, and recognising, hey, I don't think he's a happy camper. Okay? And I look at him and I go, I don't think I want to fight that guy. So maybe I don't turn around and leave straight away, but I just keep a notice. Yeah, maybe that's the problem. And I go over here and I separate myself from him and I leave it at that. And I wait to see if he's going to look at the next person who walks in the door, see whether he's angry at the world or whether he's just angry at me. Maybe he thinks I'm someone I'm not. Maybe I just look like some guy that did something to him or ran over his puppy or whatever. Okay? And there are situations. I got verbally abused at the Redcliffe Woolworths because of some guy that I threw out of a nightclub 2 years ago. Okay? He remembered me. And I thought he was going to bash me over the head with a can of baked beans because he had one in his hand. He's like, you fucking cunt, you fucking threw me out of the club. I'm like, oh. So I don't go shopping at Redcliffe anymore. Okay. So these things happen. I mean, he might have a problem with me, I don't know what it is. But self-defense is recognising that. Okay? I'm not going to get close enough and go, hey, you got a problem? Okay. If he's not attacking me yet, it's because he hasn't got a reason to. Okay. If he was committed to doing me harm, he would be right here doing me harm. He's not going to stand over there. I start walking up to him and say, what are you looking at? Have I just given him a reason? Yeah, he feels justified now. So self-defense is avoidance. Self-defense is being able to talk your way out of the situation.